And we got a whole lot of Detroit Lions roster moves happening with no clickbait. That's right. This channel does not clickbait. There might be some other channels out there that do, but this is not one of them. We got a whole list of things to talk about, so let's get it started. The Lions, coming from Dan Campbell in his press conference and from Tim Twentyman's Twitter, said the Lions plan to start the practice clock on wide receiver Khalif Raymond this week. This is great news for the Detroit Lions and for Khalif Raymond, because Khalif Raymond is a guy that I think we truly did miss last year during the playoffs. If you guys remember, I think it was that last game. It was either week 18 or 17. Khalif Raymond was hurt and he was unable to participate in the NFL playoffs. And I felt so bad for him because he was a guy that had helped us get there and then could not help us anymore. And then he had to just be on the sideline while he saw us lose that NFC title game. So it's good. Don't look for Khalif Raymond to play again until the NFL playoffs, which will be in sometime in January. But that means that once that clock officially starts, the Detroit Lions have 21 days to make that decision. Right now, you're talking about the middle of January, so we probably will see him in that divisional game. If the Detroit Lions get the first seed, we won't have to play until, I want to say it is the 19th of January, so that's a solid 3 weeks exactly. So expect Khalif Raymond to be back then. The question is, if we have to play in the wild card, will he be able to play there? And we got some news as well. The Detroit Lions have signed Teddy Bridgewater. I told you, when did I tell you, a long time ago, to the active roster, and linebacker Deron Gilbert to the practice squad. Now, we knew this Teddy Bridgewater news was coming, and Gilbert has played for the team before, so this is not a surprise there. Probably more of a special teams guy because he really doesn't do much in coverage from what I could recall. But here's an interesting thing. The Lions have waived linebacker Quan Alexander today per source. They would like to put him back on the practice squad if he clears waivers. Now, I wonder if this move was for Teddy Bridgewater or for another reason. I think Teddy Bridgewater, I believe we had a spot when we signed Teddy, because usually if we didn't, he would have been added in those roster moves, right? But I didn't go back. I want to say we had a spot because we had waived Chris Smith, and then we did something else earlier this week after the game. And I want to say we had an available spot. And I think Teddy took that spot. So the question is, was there another spot and someone else is going to take Quan's spot? Now, remember that Jamal Adams has one more elevation, and he was brought to the team with the assumption, very close to Tim Patrick, that he was going to be brought to the 53-man roster. And I think after bringing Teddy Bridgewater to the roster, you got to sign Jamal Adams. I'm not sure if this is the corresponding move, but they would like to bring him back to the practice squad, Quan Alexander, that is. Don't forget, we wind up poaching Quan from someone else's practice squad, which mandated that we put him on. I was going to say mandatory and mandated at the same time, but it mandated that we put him on the active roster. A guy that's still sitting on the active roster who has yet to be waived is Tom Kennedy. So they took a chance on Quan. I'm not sure if he is going to clear waivers. And we got a bit of some news as well that I wanted to bring in the tweet. I think somebody sent it to me, but I don't think I have it. And that is that David Long Jr., we waived him yesterday, and he failed his physical. And I'm wondering if that is why we did not, or that we released him, because he failed his physical earlier this morning, and he is not going to be part of the team that initially claimed him, the Titans. So I'm wondering if that is why the Lions released him. But David Long Jr., who had not cleared waivers, he was claimed by the Titans. He failed his physical. I don't know why he failed his physical, but he is not going to be a Tennessee Titan. So there's your Detroit Lions roster news and updates, bringing in some players, man, some old, some new. It's good to see Khalif Raymond that will be back. Now, I did see that Jalen Reeves-Maybin, during Dan Campbell's press conference, that Jalen Reeves-Maybin is closer than Khalif Raymond is to returning to the roster. So we probably could see Jalen Reeves-Maybin either this week or next week, but don't expect to see Khalif Raymond until the NFL playoffs. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Again, I want to say thank you for helping Lions Syndicate Film Room hit well over 1,000 subscribers. We are currently sitting just shy of 1,400. Had a video that went viral over there, and that was able to help that channel grow tremendously and get monetized. And I also want to say thank you for the support on Syndicate Sports Detroit. That channel is pushing 4,500 subscribers. I think it already has 4,500, but it's pushing. We could very well be at 5K by the end of the NFL season. We've got more content planned. I actually spoke to some creators today that are contemplating kind of coming under the umbrella. And this offseason, I'm making my mission to bring you guys more diverse content on that channel. This channel will remain the same, and you will get the same content from me. I believe that the Ridge wallet, the 10% off is coming to an end very soon. So if you are contemplating, the blue single wallet with no key holder is back in stock. And also the green gridiron, the buy more, save more, that will be ending sooner than you think. So if there's anything you want to get, I would recommend making a purchase immediately. Of course, if you can. I'm not going to push that stuff on you guys. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you with no clickbait. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. I've laid the foundation, and you guys continue to build on it. I might have to add that. You know, we lay foundations over here. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having fake ones up. Did I say that out loud? Anyway, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.